Hey everybody, it's low carb and keto friendly nutritionist Amy Berger from 2itnutrition.com, bringing you yet again keto without the crazy. I have some really great news to share with you. So let's start out with the good news, no need for delay. Do you guys know what this is? This is a paperback copy of my book, The Stall Slayer. Now, it's got this little band across it because this was the world's first printed copy of this book. It was a proof. This is like a proof, not for resale copy that I had to order. It's a self-published book, and as the author, they make you order a copy yourself to make sure it looks good and that it's ready to go. So, the point of my showing this to you is to tell you that The Stall Slayer is now available on Amazon. Woo! So, if you have been waiting to get a hard copy, a paperback copy of The Stall Slayer, you can go to Amazon.com right now and order your copy. I will put a link below. I'll make it really easy for you. It's also available for Kindle. So if you want an electronic version, it's available for Kindle. We hit a little snag. For some reason, it doesn't seem to be available for the Kindle Paperwhite. So if you have I'm a dinosaur. I've never used a Kindle myself. So if you have whatever is a Paperwhite device, I don't think it'll work for you, but it does work for the Kindle on older Kindles and the Kindle app for Mac, PC, phones, and tablets. So lots of different options. And of course, if you're new to my channel and you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll talk about the details in a second. But I've mentioned for several weeks now, the book has been out since the end of March as a PDF, and you can check that out at stallslayer.com. So if you want to have access to it immediately and you don't have a Kindle and you don't want to wait a couple days to get this in the mail, you can go to stallslayer.com and just get the PDF version. And the PDF you can read electronically, or if you want to just print it out and read it on paper, you can do that too. You can print it at home, or if office supply stores are open where you live, you can, you usually send it to them or bring in a thumb drive and they can print it out. And if you are going to print it at home, I recommend you can print it in black and white if you want. There are some color images that are really cute, but the book loses nothing if you print it in black and white or grayscale. And if your home printer has the capacity to print double-sided, you can save paper. But if you're like me, even in this digital day and age, I prefer something I can hold in my hands. I want to flip through it. I want to highlight. I want to fold pages down. If that describes you, Amazon.com, get the stuff. You can see it's a skinny book. You can read this very quickly. It is available internationally. So if you are a fan from overseas, from outside the US, I've already had people purchase this in the UK, Japan, Brazil, the Netherlands. Although if you buy it in the Netherlands, you have to go to the German site, amazon.de, I think. Anyway, check it out. See if it's available where you live. Okay, if you are new to me and my channel and you don't know what the Stall Slayer is, it's exactly what it sounds like it is. I'll read you the subtitle: 7 Roadblocks to Keto Fat Loss and What to Do About Them. So if you've been doing a low carb or ketogenic diet for a while and maybe you had some initial success, you had some weight loss, and then it stopped, and it's been stopped for several weeks or months, and you're doing everything you can think of, you're doing what you have been told or all the right things, and that stubborn fat isn't moving, or you've been doing keto or low carb for a while and you never had the weight loss. For some reason, it just doesn't seem to be working for you. Your answers might very well be in here. Could it be your thyroid? There's a whole chapter in here on thyroid. Are you having carb creep? Are you eating, a little too many carbs? Are you, not on purpose. It's not like you're sitting down to breakfast and having a bagel, but maybe you're having a lot of things with net carbs, a lot of keto packaged goods that maybe have more carbs than you realize. Are you eating too much fat? Are you taking a medication that's getting in the way with fat loss? All of that is in here and more. Shout out to my friend Ellen Davis from Ketogenic Diet Resource. I'll put a link to that, ketogenic-diet-resource.com, one of the most trustworthy and information-packed keto sites that I know of, and she's been at this a long time. So she helped me with the design, as did, I can't forget, I'm gonna butcher your name, Stella de Jager or de Jager. she designed the initial book, actually. She designed the PDF, and then Ellen kind of took all that hard work and formatted it for paperback and Kindle. So 2 awesome people to thank for the design work. That's the main thing about this. The book is ready. I will also let you know, don't be fooled by the title or how I've been sort of promoting the book. The main goal of the book is to help you break a fat loss stall, but there's a lot of information in here that I think is helpful even if you're not stuck in fat loss, or even if you're not even doing keto to lose weight at all. You might be doing it for some other purpose. There's a lot of other stuff in here. There's stuff about setting realistic goals. Again, the whole thyroid chapter. There's a chapter on fasting. There's a chapter on exercise, alcohol. There's a whole chapter. Can you drink alcohol and still lose weight on keto? I don't know. You'll have to read the book to find out. So, if you like my work and you've been trying to find a way to support me or to say thank you, buying a copy of The Stall Slayer is a great way to do that. Other ways to support me. Did you guys know I'm on Patreon? Patreon.com/2itnutrition. Again, I'll put a link. I'm going to make everything really easy for you. If you enjoy what I do, if you appreciate this keto without the crazy, because it's getting crazier every day, isn't it? The nuttery and the insanity and the overcomplication I see going on in keto it's like mind-blowing, frankly. And I'm starting to see that this simplification and giving you the core kernel information that you need without all this extraneous crap, it's so needed. And it's the keto scene, if you will, is so different now than it was when I was new to this a long time ago. So if this message resonates with you, and if you want to find a way to support me and keep churning out these videos and keep writing blog posts and books and other stuff, patreon.com/2itnutrition. You can join for as little as $2 a month. For the price of 1 cup of coffee, you can support me for a whole month. So $2, there's a $3 level. For $5 and above, you start entering levels where you get something in exchange. For $2 or $3 a month, it's just kind of like, hey, Amy, I love your blogs. I love your videos. Thanks for your work. You're great. Thanks. For $5 a month and above, you get special patron-only videos. So if you like these public YouTube videos and you want to see more videos and videos where I maybe get to be even rantier than I am in my public videos, and I'm pretty ranty, and I may use some salty or spicy language in those patron videos, that's what you get for $5 and above. You get access to patron-only videos where it's kind of just sharing what's on my mind at any given point. It might just be a general thought, or it might be like I saw something on Twitter that really got me angry, and I'm very non-confrontational, so I'm not very likely to go after somebody or to make a big stink about it publicly, but in a private YouTube video, I can kind of voice my concerns and vent my anger, if you will. So that's that. And it's not always angry, ranty videos. Sometimes it's just, hey, I saw this thing and it made me think of X, And then for $10 a month and above, you get the reward for the $5, so you get the videos and you get a monthly research review. So I'm constantly reading published papers or books about ketogenic diets, carbohydrate restriction, insulin, thyroid, metabolism, diabetes, all general nutrition and health stuff. And so every month I share with you usually 4 papers. It could be 3, it could be 5, depending on how long it takes me to talk about them. I will go into detail about some of the papers or other documents I've read in the previous month and what I learned from them, things I agree with, things I don't agree with. So you get to stay up on the latest research through me. And sometimes it's not the latest. Sometimes some of these papers are old. Just because they're old doesn't mean they're not still relevant and they're not really educational. So the papers they run the gamut. I did one that was actually from the 1950s about carbohydrate restriction, which was dynamite, and some of them are hot off the press, just a month or two old. So that's $10. And then for $30 a month, which, believe me, I know is not a small amount of money. That's big money to somebody like, I'm a writer. How much do you think I make? So for $30 a month, you get a weekly group phone call. This used to be monthly. I just changed it to weekly because I'm like, $30 a month. You guys really deserve more than a 1 month, once a month call. So it's weekly. Patreon.com/2itnutrition. You can see the details, but it's a different day of the week and a different time for the first, second, third, fourth week of the month. So I'm trying to have it on different days and at different times to accommodate as many people as I can. There's people on the East Coast, there's people on the West Coast, there's people in between, there's people overseas who, depending on the time difference, I would love to have people from all over be able to participate. And it is done via Zoom. I send out at the beginning of the month, I'll send out a message that has the links to register for each, for the call each week. You're not required to participate at all. If you just want to sign up for $30 a month and never get on the call, you can do that. You can be on one call, you can be on 4 calls, whatever fits your schedule. But that's $30. And if you look at my website, 2itnutrition.com, there's a tab that says work with me. I do consultations. A 1-hour consultation is $175 US. Now that includes a 15 to 30 minute follow-up, so it's really more like a 90-minute, but it's $175. Now for $30, so that's almost 6 months worth, right? It's almost 6 months worth of time, and you don't just get one call, you get 4 calls a month. So we're looking at like 24 hours worth of my time for the same price that you would pay for one private one-on-one consultation. And now it's, to be clear, if you sign up for the $30 level, it's a group chat. It's not one-on-one with me. There's usually a couple of other people on the call at the time. But, and it's not for private, individualized advice. It's not the time for your individual, hey, I'm taking this much metformin, or hey, I'm not that I'm a doctor anyway, but, hey, I have this situation. These calls, I can provide general information, generalized advice and education, but it's also just Q&A, general Q&A, keto, again, metabolism, insulin, thyroid, health, food and cooking, food prep. Like the sky is the limit. There's really no limitations whatsoever as to the topics. If something's inappropriate, I'll just say, let's not talk about that. That's not really appropriate for this forum. But that's what it is. And my audience, I feel very fortunate. I have an audience, I think, that's very knowledgeable and very savvy. I think there's some beginners that come in every now and then, which I love. I would love for more and more beginners to find me because I am doing this keto without the crazy. But there's also people that are very advanced in terms of their own knowledge and their own, private research of just reading and learning on their own. Some of my fans and followers know more than I do. I'll go to them like, hey, what do you think of this topic? Or what do you think of this mechanism? And so it's, not only do you get that hour of time with me, you get to just listen to everybody talk. And we're all kind of thinking out loud, proposing answers anyway, kind of like spitballing answers to pretty difficult questions. So anything goes really on those calls within reason. And I think that's it for the Patreon for now. But yeah, check out the link. You can see all the details below. The third thing I want to tell you before I close out today is I have a newsletter. There will be a link below to subscribe. Do subscribe to this newsletter. The next one is coming out on, I think, either Monday the 13th or Tuesday the 14th. You don't want to miss it. It's free. It's free to sign up. And what you will get is updates as to what is going on with me, right? This isn't the only book that's coming out from me this year. This one's already out and available for sale. I have another book, a second book coming out. We have a tentative release date of December 2020. Hopefully that will stick and it won't get pushed till 2021. But anyway, if you want to learn about that book and what it's all about, subscribe to the newsletter. And in that newsletter also, I like to share, it usually doesn't come out more than once a month, and it doesn't always come out once a month. I'm going to try to commit to doing it at least once a month, so at least it's that regular. And yeah, you keep up with current events going on with me. I always feature one particular video that I think is especially important, or that I want more people to see. So if you feel like maybe you don't watch all my videos, you might miss some. The newsletter is good to subscribe to. I also have links to either some of my affiliate products where I actually get a couple of cents if you buy it, but as always, any product that I am an affiliate for is something that I use and like and trust. You could come to my apartment and find it in the fridge or find it in the cupboard. It's something that I actually use and stand by, and that's why I'm comfortable being an affiliate and telling other people about it. And then also I might just review products where I'm not an affiliate, just like, hey, I tried this sugar-free barbecue sauce and I really like it. I get no money whatsoever if you buy it. I just want to share it with you because it's cool and it's delicious for keto. So stuff like that, advice on supplements. Sometimes in that newsletter, I'll share a book review, like a book recommendation. So, and some of those books are keto, some of them aren't. You know, it could be any book that I think is maybe worth reading if you're interested in nutrition and health. So, you know, like I said, it's free. There's no spam because I am a huge dinosaur with regard to technology. The fact that I even have a YouTube channel and a blog and like don't be fooled by any of this. I'm a dinosaur. Like I have no idea what I'm doing with most of this. So yeah, why was I saying that? Because I couldn't spam you even if I wanted to. I don't know how to send spam. So that's it. Just kind of wanted to give you a little update from my corner of the keto world. Really just wanted to tell you about the Stall Slayer in paperback and for Kindle. I mean, really cool, really cool. Like I said, don't forget, if you want the PDF right now, immediately, stallslayer.com, you can buy it now and it'll be in your inbox in seconds. But if you want the paperback, you can order this. And what else? I think that's it. You know, you can support me on Patreon if you have the means and the desire to do so. Subscribe to the free newsletter. Stay up to date with what's going on. And I guess that's it for now. I'll have more videos to come as usual. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.